Hello and welcome to episode 491. Nearly there. 491 of the Daily Sales Message podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice. It's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. If you're new around here, my name is James Newell. I teach people how to sell for a living. For me, it comes in two very distinct components. The first one is having what I call a clear sales message. People have got to understand what you're trying to sell to them. And the second part of that is having selling confidence, the ability to be relaxed and comfortable and confident in a selling situation. Now, the other day, somebody asked me to give them some simple tips. If they're starting out in sales and selling, if I went back to starting out in sales and selling, what are some simple things that I would get them to do? Some tips, some advice I would share with them. And it got me thinking. And there's a ton of things I can tell you. I've got 605 pieces to my methodology at this point in time. I've broken sales and selling down into paint by numbers, into a very prescriptive list of activities and strategies and things to do. So it's hard to pick three things alone, but that's what I've done for this episode. And here they are. These are the three things that I would do. The first one is I would focus on the destination, not the journey. I'd look at what my clients actually buying from me. So they're not buying a clear sales message, they're buying what it means to them that they're after. So I'd understand what that is, and I would theme my communication accordingly. So I wouldn't be saying, would you like to buy a clear sales message? I'd be saying, do you have a complicated offering? Oh, you do? I can simplify that for you. Would you like to feel more confident answering questions, etc.? I would look at what they're truly buying from me, not just offering my service to them. That's number one. Number two is I would look to find them in groups. So there's no point going door to door or call to call or email to email trying to find buyers. Well, there's no point, but it's a harder way to do it. So I'd look at where can I find them in groups. Ideally, I'm looking for associations, groups, online communities, etc. Anywhere where I can reach people en masse, that's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to understand what the people are buying from me. Then I'm going to look at where to find them in groups. And then I'm going to have an amazing guarantee. An amazing guarantee that backs up the claims that I'm making. In Clear Sales Message, for the longest time, I've had a money back guarantee where I work with my clients until they're 100% happy with me, or they can have all of their money back. And I've got 546 or 47 LinkedIn recommendations at the time of recording this episode. So I've worked with a lot of people, and I've never had to refund a Clear Sales Message client. Not once. And that's because they are stuck with me until they are happy. And that's a really important thing. And it's kind of flippant. Haha, you're stuck with me. But I mean it. But by having a really good offer that backs up the claims that I'm making, it gives people confidence in my ability to deliver. So those are three, and it's really hard to pick just three, but those are the three tips that I would give you, or I would use myself if I was starting in when it comes to sales and selling. Right, that's it for this episode of the podcast. Tomorrow in episode 492, I want you to stop trying to be clever. Don't be clever. Stop trying to be clever. I can see what you're doing. It is going to be a telling off episode, so if you want to skip that one, feel free. But join me tomorrow for a good old-fashioned telling off episode of the podcast. If you haven't already, please hop on over to LinkedIn, connect with me there, shoot me a DM, let me know where you are in the world. I've got listeners all over the world, or so Spotify tells me. And then please send me a message, ask me to cover something in a future episode, or give me some feedback on the podcast. It'd be really great to hear from you. Thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. I appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow for a telling off edition of the Daily Sales Message.